We are back with another episode of our custom conference Dynasty. Make sure we're live and everything. Make sure everything's good to go. All right. So today we are in week 7. Texas Tech won. Hey, actually, let's go check on our boys. Let's go check on our boys at Texas Tech. How are they looking? In the Big 12 South, they're 3-3, 1-1 in the conference. Oklahoma State's ranked. What's up, Loco? Let's go check on our boys over at Texas Tech. Let's see what them stats looking like. See what kind of stats they putting up. I bet you Hawkinson's thrown more picks than Simmons has. He has not. He's only thrown 8. 5 of them were to us first week. Christian Clark's having a decent year. Cameron Dickey ain't even touching the ball. Neither is Spriggs. Well, Spriggs is hurt. L.J. Johnson's the top receiver. Chandler Myers. Cozart. Clark's got a good many catches. Manuel Shelton. What about defense? Miguel Dingle, 3 picks. John Curry has 2 picks. Jackson Stewart has 4. They're looking pretty good over there. Dyson has 6 sacks. McMillan has 9. It's one of them freshmen that we never got to play with. Cofield's got 3. Yeah. Them boys, they're doing alright. They're doing pretty good over there. I ain't gonna lie, if Hawkinson ever wanted to get in the portal, I would absolutely pick him up. Because what do we have? We got Simmons for what? This year, and that's it? I'm over here looking for our team, but we already passed. Yeah, Simmons. This is Simmons' last year. I definitely would pick up Hawkinson, bring him in to compete with Towns. Because Towns is not going to be battle tested, really. I mean, he's already going to be in a full-fledged quarterback competition with Tyler Bronson, but who's a 5-star quarterback. But Towns, I don't know. Towns may end up being that guy. We know he can run. I don't know what else he can do. I mean, I don't know how well he throws. We hadn't got to see that yet. Matthew Carter's got 4 picks. Joseph Head Jr., we got to get him on the field. We're going to have to run our rush stuff a little more than what we are. 7 sacks. And then Williams and Wari has 6.5. So we got to get our rush group on the field. Cham Campbell has 5.5 sacks. We got to get our rush group out there on the field. Sometimes we just need to line them up and let them go. Marquise Maddox, he's done okay in the run game. It's definitely still by committee a good bit. Lofton's getting a good bit of PT, which, I mean, we are running it a whole bunch. How many sacks have we given up? I know it's a ton. 23 sacks already in 5 games. We're averaging like 4 sacks a game. At least. We're like 4.5. Which is terrible. But we need to go look at some recruiting before we play Vanderbilt on the road at Vanderbilt. We got James Walker. We got Isaiah Jasper. We got Garrison Bliss. We got Ronald Faust. Mitch Locumbo, who's another 5-star. I think we have another 5-star that we're trying to get. We're gonna go for a while. We're gonna go for a while because we ain't streaming in a couple days. We did get Keane. So got Eric Keane, got Channing Pope. Like it's been so long since we streamed. Like it's been a couple of days, and I can't even remember who we lost out on. Because I mean, it's been a good many of guys. It's been quite a few. I think. I don't even know. Let's go to the prospect list. This is the best way to look. Go to interest. Go down here. Like to the already committed guys. Okay, I mean, there's a couple of guys that are open that we could look at. Sidney Harris. This Khalid guy. Here we go. Now it's about to tell us some guys, I guess. I know it was 5 stars and 4 stars. That was the people that... I mean, we did get 2 5 stars. That wasn't one of them. Well, I guess we didn't have any 5 stars. I know there's a couple of 4 stars. Yeah, McNitt, Costello, Lucian, Paul, McKenzie, Kosher, or I don't even know how to say his name. I guess it would be Kosher. Udo, Boyce, Joseph. Yeah, there's a lot that we lost out on. Brandenburg. I mean, Brandenburg and Pratt, we were kind of like, we're not even going to get those guys, really. Dexter Burks. I mean, we're kind of trying to save for the portal, though, right? I mean, we kind of have the guys we need. We're getting close on a couple more guys. We actually have some points to give out that we can give out. Ornhoff, we need to give him some more. Or Orndorff, we need to give him some more points than what we're giving him. We go starter. What's up, Couch? Ian Saturday, we need to throw him a little more than what we're giving him. We're gonna take care of the guys on the board first before we go hunting. I mean, we need to land these guys that we've already worked on, and we've been recruiting. We need to go ahead and land these guys. Hometown hero. Some of these guys we just started recruiting. These guys down here at the bottom. Well, actually, we've been on Muwaba. Drayden, Hammer, Abram. All of these guys up through here. Nelly's not really a need for us. Because we got Bliss, we got Locumbo. He's not even really like a factor, honestly. I don't think he's very fast either. Yeah, and Locumbo's pretty fast, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, we can get rid of Nelly altogether. He can go somewhere else. I mean, that doesn't really... Agbuile, or Agbuhi. There's really no need to go after him. I think we're just going to get him just flat out. He's kind of the same as Ronald Falls. I mean, he's a little faster, but it's kind of the same thing. There's only really 3 guys that need points, and then once we get them, we can go hunting. We can bring this defensive end against LSU. Do have them at home, so that is a bonus. We can bring him in for. That's the same. We'll go history with you. We need to bring him in. Pretty sure this hometown hero. Yep. We may run out of points. We may not be able to hunt this week. We might just have to ride it out. I don't think we're going to be able to hunt this week. Clutch. Okay. So we kind of need to pick between visit or... I mean, we're probably just going to straight up land him. His visit won't come for another couple weeks anyway. We'll just get the points on him. And then... But we're probably about to do the same thing to Aguile that we were talking about with Anelli. I mean, we don't need this guy. But we're probably going to straight up get him, though. We're his only offer. He could come in a red shirt off the bat. And then him and Faust can battle it out. Because I think Faust is just a normal 4-star. He's not a gem. So Aguile does have a little upside to him. He's a little taller. A little faster. He's got a little upside to him. So we'll probably bring him in too. If anybody tries to get on him and recruit him, then we'll probably just back out and just let them have him. We do have room to offer one person. So we can offer one guy. We'll go any. And I don't think we need receivers. I mean, you always can use some more D linemen. This Lamar Matthews guy would not be horrible to have on the roster. That's all that's left is quarterbacks. He's the top guy. He's an improviser. He's about the size that I would want, though. See, Marcus Head's about the size I'd want, too. Butcher's a little bit smaller. See, Matthews... We're gonna add Matthews to the board here. We're gonna give him a scholarship. We will scout him next week. Quarterback's not really a must anyway. We're gonna try to add some more guys, a handful of guys. Here right before we sign. See, like Cook wasn't on the list for. I mean, there may be some guys that have offers, but they just don't have what they want, like DeMarcus Crouch. He's not really a guy that I'm looking at, though. Edward Grimes could be a guy that we would look at. But we need to go look and see what we need at, like, as far as roster-wise. It's been a while since we streamed, been a couple of days. Quarterback, I want to bring in a quarterback a year, at least. If you can get two, you get two. I want to get two because I don't think we're going to keep Rosenfels. I think I'm just going to get rid of Rosenfels, let him hit the portal, let him go play somewhere, and let that do what it does. Because Brunson is going to be a beast. Elite development, 5-star quarterback. He's going to be a monster. We already know that. It's going to be between him and Bryce Towns. Bryce Towns is a little bit ahead, a little older, been in the system longer, but he does not have as high of a ceiling as Brunson does. Like, Brunson has a crazy ceiling to where he can be an absolute beast. And then, I mean, obviously, Lou Simmons this year starting quarterback, so you need to add one there. Running backs, we don't lose anybody. We just want to get the room restructured. Lofton is a 4-star elite development. He's a beast. Marquise Maddox is a star development receiving back. Okay, so we got two just beasts at the top of the depth chart. Trey Fennell is a 3-star tailback. So he's capped out. So he's probably a guy, honestly, I like Trey Fennell. Good dude. He's probably going to be hitting the door after this year. He's the oldest in the room, and he's the guy that doesn't have that high of a ceiling. Dre Orton, 3-star back. He does have elite development, and he has wide open caps. So guess what? We're keeping Dre Orton as long as we can keep him. I feel like Nash Carter has the highest ceiling of anybody in the room because he already has the speed. Um, so he can work on any other aspect of his game and get really good at it. He's a JUCO guy that we took late. He's a big. I mean, he's put together nice. Now 6'1", 192. He's put together pretty good. You see the arms there. He's put together pretty good. Dre Orton is too. Honestly, I did not mean to back out. So, I mean, just kind of looking into the future a little bit. Do I think we're going to be able to compete for a championship this year? Maybe. Probably not, though. You got Josh Slaughter back next year. You lose Aiden Williams, who's your second receiver, borderline third receiver. What's up, Loco? You say yo again? Yeah, what's up, yo? What's up, Loco? Are you saying yo to couch? You got Sonoris Landry. He's coming back. You got Keshawn Livings. He's coming back. They're all in that same class. LaRon Williams is coming back. He's a freshman. Ethan Thomas, freshman. Sharp, freshman. And then you got DeMarco Wayne. You got Garyon Bradshaw. You got Ezekiel Smith and Stephen Bosby. So, receivers, you need to add some every year. You don't need to add a bunch of them every year. Because then you'll get too many. Not all of them's going to be able to play. And then you start having to move guys out that should have been developing somewhere else to be able to play. And it's unfair to the kid. You don't want to be unfair to the kid. We try to keep it as realistic as possible. As like most realistic as we can. And you don't see teams do that. They're not just going to load up on guys because the transfer portal don't work right in this game and the deal breakers don't work right. You're not going to have a 5-star receiver sitting the bench for 4 years after he's done redshirted and being the 5th receiver and getting 10 catches a year, and then he comes in his senior year, starts, goes to the NFL. It's very rare that happens. Now, you can have that with a guy that you really wanted out of high school, and he's had to develop, and he just couldn't. Maybe he had an injury in the off season, and he couldn't work out how he wanted to, whatever. And it all the way to that senior year, he finally gets a chance to get an off season, gets that bump. One of your top receivers goes to the NFL, gets drafted first round. There are guys out there like that, but you're not going to have 7 of them on a roster at one time that do they all do that. There's no way, because there's not going to be any space for them because you're constantly trying to turn the roster over, constantly trying to over recruit guys, or not over recruit, but recruit over guys. Tight end, we're loaded, in my opinion. Brandon Mosley is very, very good. Leads our team in catches. He catches everything. He's a beast. Pretty sure he has elite. No, he's impact development, but he's already at 85 as a sophomore. Now, he is about capped out. That's fine because he's already an 85. Now, Quincy Ozigbo, I think, could end up being a monster. Potentially. Now, his hands can't get any better. But his route running can get better. His IQ, his power. And his blocking can get better. So he could become a complete tight end. Potentially. Then you look at Leon Caraway. He's got caps wide open. He could end up being a guy for us. His route running can get better. His hands could even get a little bit better. His blocking. But tight ends are they kind of are what they are. It's rare that you're going to find one in this game where they're not going to already be kind of what they are, and they just need a little bit of experience and get the awareness and all that stuff and get used to playing, but they kind of are who they are day one. From like an athletic standpoint and skill standpoint. It's very rare that you get a tight end that's going to be just crazy. Now, you may get one that's crazy, but he's not going to develop a lot. So, lineman wise, we got a ton of linemen, and we return most of them. Like Vaughn's is coming back. Yeah, now you can find a tight end that can run that is a blocking tight end, but the thing is with them is they're going to be capped out on like athleticism and stuff. And usually what you see is like, okay, so all the receivers, most of them have catches, like catching, their hands can get better, right? Every once in a while you'll get one that can't. Like for tight ends, the best archetype to get for a tight end is possession. Because they can be fast, they can block, and they're going to be able to catch it. Like at a high clip. Not going to drop a lot of balls. And they're usually going to be 6'5 plus, 250 pounds plus. Now, that doesn't work in every offense. Especially, sometimes in ours it doesn't work because they don't quite get there. But like a guy like Mosley, who can run, he can catch, he's not very quick. But we even see him make some moves sometimes where it's like, dang, he's kind of quick. He's 6'6", 260. You can just kind of throw it up to him, third down and medium, red zone, whenever you need a big play. He's going to outrun most linebackers, and he's bigger than most linebackers. He's bigger than every safety at 6'6", 262 pounds. He's bigger than anybody that doesn't play D-line. Bigger than all of them at 6'6", 260. So he's almost an impossible cover. Toomer, little bit, I won't say smaller because 6'4", 242 is not small. Like you'll catch a linebacker, it's rare, but you'll catch a linebacker at that size very, very rarely. But he's still a hard cover. Ozigbo, he's not really that hard of a cover. Now he's super athletic with 88 speed, but he's not that hard of a cover. He's not as big. Like weight-wise, he's not as big. He's only 228, so you can kind of get hands on him and slow him down. But you have to get hands on him to slow him down or he's going to burn you. Because he has 88 speed at 6'5", 228. And then hopefully Caraway can turn into this eventually. I mean, we're looking at some more tight ends that are freaks. But I'm telling you, for the people that's watched from pretty much day one, when we have a tight end that is like Brandon Mosley or like the rest of these guys after they develop, our offense is just crazy. It's so good to have that guy that you can just throw the ball to and you know he's just going to box out and catch it. Dontrell Boone. I'm telling you, when we got Dontrell Boone and like he was playing and like it was the year that we went. Okay, so it was year 3. Year 3. We went to the playoffs the year before and got beat. It was year 3. I think we got beat by Miami by a point. I don't know. I think that was the year. We have Dontrell Boone, right? So we get to the playoffs. Dylan Hipp gets hurt at tight end. So Boone's playing like back half of the year. And he just keeps making catches. Keeps making catches. Keeps making catches. Well, Hipp was more of like a possession tight end, but he didn't have the speed. So I threw a ball to him. We were playing somebody in the playoffs, and he didn't catch it. Or like we overthrew him a little bit. This was like Simmons' junior year, or no? Year 2 would have been his sophomore. Yeah, his junior year, right? So we put Dontrell Boone in because Hipp just wasn't getting it done. We put Dontrell Boone in. Guess what happens? The offense absolutely explodes from there out. Like, and it's not just like we're dropping back and saying, "Hey, we're about to throw it to the tight end every single play." Wasn't that? Like, he just opened it up. It took so much to cover him. He was 6'6". You know what? We're streaming for a while tonight. We'll go look at him. He's still on that file. We're streaming for a while tonight. I'll go show y'all. I still got the file. It's still up. I ain't deleted it. I ain't deleted nothing. I still got my day one stuff nearby. Here we go. So, what year did we win the Natty? I know we won 2. Yeah, we won back-to-back. So, yeah, year 3. It was year 3. So, we're playing Miami. I want to say it was Miami in the Cotton Bowl. This is what I want to say. I need to go look. I can tell you how I can figure it out. Man, Eli Larson's having a year. What week are we in here? Oh, that's career stats. I thought that was his year stats. I was like, dude, there's no way. Okay. So last year Larson started. So... Okay, so he would have started last year. So that had to be... Go back to coach contracts. We got... Okay, so that had to be... Okay, we won the conference in 24. Won the conference in 24. That was... Year 3. Is Dontrell Boone even still here? I didn't know we were in year... This is year 5. So I don't even know that he's even here. Or did we get him in 2025? I'm going to have to go look. So, year 1, we won the conference, went to the Sugar Bowl, won. Lost in the semis. Year 2, didn't even get into the playoff. Won the Texas Bowl, had some momentum going in. Go to 2026. We end up losing the conference championship game. We won the first round playoff game. So we went in like 9-2. No, we're 10-2. I'm pretty sure we're 10-2 going into the conference championship game. We lost. So I'm thinking we're about to get bumped out of the playoff. We end up hosting a first round game. No. I don't even know. Dude, that's been so long ago. I'll have to go back and look, and I can give you the lore behind Dontrell Boone and why Couch is so heavy on the Dontrell Boone train. Because Dontrell Boone, that was the freakiest tight end we ever had. I think he's still on this team. He may have graduated. Yeah, he's a senior this year. I mean, freak, bro. Just a freak. 6'6", 250. Just a freak. I mean, a beast. Has star development, but he's capped out. He's pretty much Brandon Mosley, honestly. That's literally what Brandon Mosley was doing. Let's go look at these stats real quick. So this man didn't play. He did not play in 2025, right? So 2026, so we recruited him first year. He redshirted, right? 2026, every one of these catches, except for like 2 of them, came in the playoff. So through the playoff games, like we lost to Miami by 1 point in the semis in year 3. So he had like 14 catches, 150 yards, and a touchdown in the playoffs alone. Like 2 games that's what he had. Comes back the next year, has 50 catches, 634 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then last year, 46 catches, 610 yards, 4 touchdowns. This is all we need out of the tight end now. Like, that much production right there gives us so much on offense that, like, we can do. Like, even you see this year, he's only got 3 catches so far. Now, we've only played 1 game in this file. But we've shifted a little bit. So we had Simmons. So we had Simmons for the first 2 years of his career. Yes. So Larson comes in. We sign Larson, right? Sign Larson. Redshirt him. He sits a year. Because we have Simmons. Or we have Simmons for 2 years. He came in his junior year. Right? Yeah. So Dontrell Boone would have been a sophomore at the time. Redshirt sophomore. So that would have been the playoff year. Wait. Yeah, the playoff year we lost the semifinals. So, but the offense changed a little bit. Knew we were having a freshman quarterback. I mean, this is gonna kind of arc that way still, even though we're not at Ole Miss the whole time. We've been at Texas Tech for 3 years, and then we're moving on to Ole Miss. This is gonna be really confusing for the people that's watching. That if you skip around, it's gonna be really confusing because you're gonna see Ole Miss number 1. You're gonna be like, who are these guys? If you're just now picking up the series now. Because this is not the series that we're playing. I'm just explaining some things of how some lore, right? Alright. So, it's kind of the same situation. The offense changed. Larson didn't have any experience. He was a freshman. Offense changed, right? We had a guy named E.J. Jackson. We had a guy named Kadarius Hopper. Hopper may still be here. Yeah, Hopper's still here. So we had Kadarius Hopper. And we had Payne then too. He was a freshman. Right? Yeah. So we had Payne too. He's a freshman then. No, we won a championship when Payne. Yeah, okay, so that was the next year. So we get Warren Payne, right? I don't even know that he's going to be what he is now. If y'all are there to watch any of that, but Warren Payne is the best running back I've ever had on a team, ever. Like, he was nuts. Like, but I will say, like, the correlation between where we are in the custom conference dynasty and in this dynasty is pretty crazy, because, like, it's kind of the same thing. In the other dynasty, in the Texas Tech dynasty, we are. So I played 2 years? No. We're here. Right? Yeah. Yes. So I did win a championship with Simmons. Because he would have started here, sophomore. Junior, senior year, he won a championship. Because I remember saying I wanted to get him a championship before he left. So he did win a championship. I was thinking he left this year. Alright, so right now, we're right here in the dynasty. In the other dynasty. This is the year, right? Okay, so the next year, 2028, we had to change the offense completely. We did have Warren Payne here in the national championship. He won a national championship his freshman year. Now, if I remember right, he didn't play the whole year, I don't think. I know he ran for 400 yards against South Carolina at home. I do remember that. Like, ran for the rushing record, or was close or something. He was, like, really close. So, look at his stats. Yeah, his freshman year, he ran for over 2,300 yards. Best running back I've ever had. Ever. I mean, he was nuts, dude. His freshman year, he was crazy. Now, last year, they were kind of keying on him, load the box up. They knew what was coming. So, he was kind of... We still had EJ... we still had EJ Jackson. He was a receiver for us his freshman year. The year we won the Texas Bowl. And then we moved him to running back for, I think, 2026. Yeah, so he was a freshman in 2025. I really wish they had like historic stats and it'd be a lot easier to show all of this. Okay, so yeah, EJ was a freshman 2025. He comes and plays receiver. In 2026, we move him to running back. Crazy at running back, right? Kind of like Marquise Maddox. Or really, they're very similar. Marquise reminds me of EJ. So we have EJ Jackson moved to running back because I didn't know what we were going to do at running back. We had a group of receivers coming in that were, outrageous. Dontavius Johnson. Some of them are still here, I think. Dontavius Johnson, I think, is a senior. He was coming in. Or no, he was here in 2025. Didn't play, redshirted. But we knew he was going to be a freak. He was a kid out of DeSoto, Texas. Nobody was looking at him either. So we got him, like slipped him in, and he ended up being like, he's got like records, like crazy amount of records. Best deep threat I've ever had. Like, he was nuts. I think he's got a couple of records. I know he's got school records. I don't know about SEC. No, he does not have any SEC records. We'll go look at, I know he's got school records, though. I know he's got at least one or two. Probably touchdowns. I think it's like touchdowns in a season and career touchdowns. Yeah, he's got receiving yards. He caught 3,700 worth receiving yards. Or that's his career numbers. And he's got 41 touchdown catches. He's still here. So, yeah, Simmons threw for 1,100 yards. 11,000 yards in his career. He was great, dude. Simmons was so good. Let me see. Season. So, Dontavius Moore actually, what was his name? Dontavius Johnson doesn't have any season records. Trey Harris, EJ Jackson still has the touchdowns. But he was like right there. He was like really close. I think for a game he has some records. I know he's got the career numbers. And like he was a guy, he's a 4-star guy that really didn't develop. He was a guy that didn't develop really. He actually doesn't. All he has is career records. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Payne ran for 407. So he didn't quite get. He was like 2 or 3 runs away from getting the national record for rushing yards in the game. But I'm pretty sure Dontavius is still here. Plays outside receiver. He's number 12. Yeah, he's right here. Like, he didn't develop into like mid to high 90s guy. Like, he's still a starter for us though. So that's what it was. We were bringing Zachary Lamb. So we're bringing in Zachary Lamb, who's the top receiver now. And then you see it, right? So, I mean, he didn't really have that crazy years. Now, like his best year was 2027. Every other catch he had was a touchdown, which is crazy. Um, Now he was pretty good in 2026 as a freshman. As a redshirt freshman, had to play, but he's 6'4", 207. I was like, this cat can run. Like, he's got to play. So we put him in. He goes for 48 catches, the most catches he's had in a season, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. And so, I mean, and then that's kind of when it started. Like, when he had that kind of a year, I was like, look, I don't care if he progresses. If he don't, I don't care. I don't care what he gets up to. In my mind, he's a 99 overall for what I'm asking him to do. And then last year, he had 1,300 yards, best receiving yards he's had, second most catches, second most touchdowns. I mean, just a beast. A beast. I mean, but like he was like third receiver. Really, like he was like third option. Zachary Lamb, knew we were going to get this guy. Hasn't really had the career that we were kind of expecting him to have. Now we were getting to him this year before we moved on out of this dynasty and moved on to something else. But it is fun to go back and talk about this because I like bringing up the memories and stuff. But E.J. Jackson, we moved him. So we knew we were getting Zachary Lamb. I can't remember some of the other receivers that we had then. But I knew we were bringing in a ton of receivers, right? I knew we needed more explosion in the backfield because they had Hopper. I want to say we had Matt Jones. Trying to think. Matt Jones, Diggs. So we needed some more explosion in the backfield. I knew we were bringing in receivers. We had some guys that were going to play. So I moved EJ. Then we get Zachary Lamb, that class. He was the second class. And, like, I mean, we brought in receivers ever since then. Ever since Dontavius had that big year. EJ caught 20 catches in his freshman year. 20 touchdowns in his freshman year. I think Hopper was just a guy we got. We just got him. Randomly. And then all the rest of these guys we recruited. We recruited everybody on the roster. And then, so, yeah, we moved them. But, I mean, I said all that to say, like, having a tight end, that's where we got off on everybody in the whole dynasty. We don't even want to get me started on the defense, man. There's some straight dogs over here. Lamar Kindred, just a beast. Just a monster. Jordan Adams, Sergio Harris, TJ Banks had some of the best years I've ever seen out of a corner. James Merrow, Leon Wheat, Garnes played. This is his first year to play. Sergio Harris has always been a dog. He was in that first class. Jordan Adams was a dog. Bradley Cooks, former safety, moved him down to linebacker. Dog. And see, we had TJ Daugherty for those couple of years. I can't even remember who the Mike linebacker was after him. Trey Spriggs. Caleb Lawrence. Like, this really even his first year to play. Tyree Simon. These were guys in the in that second class. So I knew we had to go get some D linemen. David Offadile, this guy right here, his story was crazy. Found this guy randomly, right? 3-star, needed a defensive end. We get him in. He ends up he's a 3-star gym. He's an in-state guy, 6'5", 275. I'm like, dude, this guy can play something. We'll have him do something. We'll just make him a role guy. And up until this year, he was a role guy. Or really not even this year. Really up until last year, he was a role guy. And then he started playing a little more. Still has caps that he can improve on. But he was in that first class. We redshirted him. Comes in, has star development, wide open caps. He's developed into just a monster. And then, like, all these guys have yet to really do anything. Cameron Hendricks, I was really excited about him. Jeremiah Boone, another freaky athlete. We just had some freaks up front. Warren Rashid, freak, dude. Just a freak. Caleb Lawrence, freak. Tyree Simon, freak. Tyree Simon played from the time he was a freshman, but he's just now getting the chance to start. Trey Spriggs was a beast. He was a defensive end. We moved to linebacker. He's just a monster. Brandon Larkin, this is his first year to play. He's the best player on the team. But he jumped up quick. Benjamin Perkins, Khalid Surratt. I'm trying to think of the guys in that first class. Sergio Harris, he's played for like 3 or 4 years. I think he started for like 3 or 4 years. He started ever since 27. So he redshirted his first year. 26. He started since 27. Had 7 picks in 27. We're not throwing it to him in 28. He does already have a pick this year in 1 game so far, 10 tackles. But I'm just reliving right now. We'll get to the current season here in a minute. Just reliving the old. Lamar Kindred played from the time he was a freshman. What was our safety's name? Jeremiah Jones. He was a beast. He was a strong safety. Kindred was always his backup. 4 picks last year. 94 tackles in 27. 73 as a freshman. 3 picks. I really thought he would be better than what he is, rated. Just a beast. He's a beast. Luke Lawson. He's a guy that's played since he was a freshman. Got both of them in the same class. They're in the same class. He had 44 tackles, had a pick in his freshman year. Comes in pretty much, he starts the next year in 27. 88 tackles, 2 picks, 7 TFLs. And then we start getting really good on defense in year 4. And his numbers go down, but he still has a major impact. Tyrone Taylor was in that class. He had never really played. Spriggs was a beast. Had to have an outside rusher. He moved there, dude. He was a monster. So he redshirted in 25. Started in 26. Had 42 tackles, 7 sacks. Can't remember what it was in 27. I think he got hurt. He was hurt in 2027. Comes back. Yes, that's what it was. He was hurt in 2027. Comes back late in the year. And almost just in time for the playoffs. Has 3.5 sacks, 10 TFLs. Still makes all conference. Still. Almost out of respect for what he did the first year. Then last year he has the best year of his career. 21 sacks, 32 TFLs. Just a monster. Can't remember some of those linebackers. Bradley Cooks, such a beast, dude. He had 100-something tackles. Yeah, last year. Had 112 tackles. This year he had 86. He was like just nickel. Like he only played in the nickel package. But he was a beast last year, dude. Or the last year we played this. And we ain't played this Dynasty in months. This one hasn't been played. Yeah, man. There's a lot of stories on this team. My favorite story is probably Warren Payne, though. He's, oh my gosh, he was so good. It's either him or Trey Spriggs. Dontrell Boone's story is pretty cool, too. Just kind of waited it out. Comes in the playoffs, has a great playoff run, but we don't quite make it. We come back the next year and we lose 2 games, but we come all the way back, fight all the way back, win a natty. Yeah, man, that dynasty was crazy. That was crazy, man. There's some crazy stuff. But we're trying to do it on this file. We're trying to repeat. We're trying to do what we did on that file on this one. So, yeah, we said a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't have anything to do with this dynasty. But, so the way it's shaping up, we've already lost 1 game, out of conference game to Clemson. We are thinking, okay, Oklahoma's top team in the West, Auburn's top in the East, LSU, who's coming up, it's going to be a battle with us. They're the top team in the West right now. Mississippi State is ahead of us in the West. And we are in 4th. We're 4th in the West. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're 4th in the West. I don't know who. Texas A&M's in the West. They're 5th. Arkansas is still there. Vandy. This would be big for the West because we need to get a game in the West. That'll be a division game. We need to get that one. It's on the road. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one because it's on the road. It's not a bad team in the West. I mean, Mississippi State's bad, but their record's pretty decent. Like, they're bad from a talent standpoint. They're not bad, though. Not terrible. And then, like, Vanderbilt's 85. They ready to go. But what we got to do, we got to limit turnovers. Simmons has been better about that. Got to limit some turnovers. Get some stops. We got to get some turnovers. Like, we just got to get some turnovers. Period. They got Jeremy St. Hilaire, Brandon Nicholson, Grant Flynn, Horfitcher, Joseph McVeigh, Tristan Brown, Trey Mays. Tristan Brown's fast. Bryson Coleman, big vertical threat tight end. Got hurt. Got a center hurt. Ain't nobody else hurt, did they? I mean, they're okay up front offensively. Defensively, they got Jaden Flynn. He's solid. Simeon Bolware, he's pretty good. Demarion Thomas. Mason Carter. Holyfield's out. Stoke will play. And then you got Callahan Blair. Jalen Lackey. Brandon Nicholson. Daniel James. They got 3 pretty good corners. Alvin Williamson. They really got 4 pretty decent corners. Tate Hamby. You got Chauncey Wire at strong safety with Raheem Long Jr. So I mean they're pretty good. They're middle of the road team. We are playing in Nashville, so we got to go to Vandy. We'll go. We'll go with the old look. The navy helmet, white and red. gray pants. It's kind of a historic game, so we got to go with the historic look. Yeah, but we got Vandy this week. We need to limit turnovers, get the ball to Marquise Maddox in space.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City.
Stop the run early. Don't let St. Hilaire extend the play and hit us deep.
Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Slobber knocker. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off the bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And all eyes will be...
Wasn't even in here for the kick return. Don't even know what we got to. The 13? You kidding me? Alright. I'll run the ball with Maddox to start. Hand off to him. Marquise Maddox. He's got some speed. They talking about Marquise Maddox? Who are they talking about? Who are they talking about? Who's the highlighted guy? Yeah, it's Marquise Maddox. Alright.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons.
Get it out to Mosley.
Fires to the big fella. And an
3rd and 2.
fearless tackle. Giving up size and still got him on the turtle. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game.
Dump it out to Mosley again. The big tight end.
He's right out of bounds.
Getting a catch.
He's got enough to move the sticks.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? Always trying to find that.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Oh, it's called Aiden Williams, 1st down. It's going to be a late hit on Simmons. He stood in there and delivered a throw. We'll take it. We'll take it. 1st down. And here we go.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to move it through the air.
Drop, look, great throw. Josh Slaughter, 1st down.
This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Rebels look to keep.
Here we go. Simmons in the shotgun. Drops, looks, dumps it down on the knee. Sonoris Landry can't hang on to it.
Second and 10 here.
Simmons drops, dumps it down. Marquise Maddox, open field. Marquise Maddox to the 2.
Great job by the QB finding the running back.
Lofton comes in now at tailback. Hand off to him. Lofton, touchdown, Ole Miss. We are on the board first with a short run from Lofton. We'll take it. We'll take it.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take
Josh Lofton.
The blocking was outstanding.
Good run there by him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
So on the board first, ranked Vanderbilt team. We're pretty close to getting ranked, I'm pretty sure. We've already won the same amount of games that they won here last year.
He'll bring
Marshawn Livings. Can't get him on the ground. Look like LaRon Williams got him on the ground. Here we go. Vanderbilt coming out on their first possession. We'll go 3-4. We do have Daugherty back coming off that injury. Oh, and AJ Brown trying to dive and make a play. They are on short. They're on a short leash, those corners. TJ Banks had a really good game. So did here's TJ Daugherty. Tackle for a loss for the senior. Nick Cole is the other guy that can come in and play corner. If we can decide we don't want to cover anybody. That's a good tackle by Carter. It's just a good play. Do anything about that one.
And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him.
Darren Stewart, you got to feel better than that. You overran it too much. Overran it too much. Having Daugherty back does help us a lot, though. On defense, he's our leader. I just moved too far. He thought he was just going to keep running. Sat it down. That's a good play by the tight end right there.
After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down.
Daugherty blitzing. They throw out. Joseph Head Jr., the big defensive end, makes the play.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off play action.
He sacked Cam Franklin, the big sophomore, or big junior. He's a junior now, sorry. The big junior with the sack.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the
Daugherty covers him up where he wanted to go, and Williams in the war. He gets another sack.
Your offense goes right down the field, scores him
I think he's got 6.5 this year. Marquise Maddox, bag deep. Maddox gonna return it. Marquise Maddox, he's dangerous. And we just gotta monitor his carries. Now, with all the receivers that we have, shouldn't have to carry a whole lot of the load, but we gotta be balanced. So we'll have to sub him sometimes. Very similar to EJ in that way. So like right here, we'll just sub him out. Use Trey Fennell while we have him, because I'm telling you, I don't know that we're keeping him after this year. Trey Fennell, and now if he gets runs like that, we'll keep him. He may be kind of like what Hopper was. He kept Hopper just because he always made plays. Trey Fennell, good run.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation, picking up first downs.
Simmons drops. He's sacked. They got him.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was.
Those at Josh Slaughter. Makes a move and gets it to 3rd and 1. The sophomore wide out. We got to get him the ball some more. We have to get him the ball some more. Done a little bit better job of it. Marquise Maddox in the open field. And that's what he can do. He's so close to breaking it all the time. Every time he touches it, it's like, is he going to score right here? He's so quick, so fast. Look at it. Look at this guy. Marquise Maddox. He just turned a negative 4-yard loss into a 12-yard gain. That is crazy. All right, here we go. Simmons, play fake, rips it. Brandon Mosley breaks a tackle. The big tight end down to the 4. Knocking on the door again. We look like we're on a mission to prove the SEC wrong. Marquise Maddox in the end zone. Prove that these top 25 voters were worthy of a spot in the top 25. Oh yeah, Mosley is literally. I'm telling you, that's why we went to the whole spill about Dontrell Boone. He is literally Dontrell Boone. He's literally Dontrell Boone. Now, he may have a better career because he's going to play longer than Dontrell Boone, honestly. Because Dontrell didn't play till he was a redshirt sophomore, I think. A redshirt freshman. But he didn't get to start till he was a sophomore. To a redshirt sophomore. Mosley's getting to start for a while, and he's a big piece, and this is a different playbook than what I was running back then too. He's got a chance to be really, really good. He's definitely a Mackey Award watch guy. I think we are playing a little bit better in the secondary today. We haven't played great this year. We're playing pretty good right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And I like the fact that we have big linemen that can play a versatile in a lot of different roles. Good tackle there by Matthew Carter. Matthew Carter's one of our best defenders. He's really, really good. Dre Lanier's really good. I wouldn't even call Dre Lanier a backup. Demery's having a good year. He doesn't really let anybody. He's a good tackler. He can cover it up, play the ball. T.J. Daughtery. There's Dre Lanier. He knocked the ball out. Maurice Davis picked it up. The transfer. Dre Lanier, we just talked about him, and he just forced a fumble. Got the turnover chain out, baby. Handoff, Marquise Maddox. See, now him one-on-one with a linebacker in a confined space is not going to be good. Like, normally the linebacker's going to win that. Now, you get him in space, out in the open field, he's going to make a play. Oh, he just missed Landry there. Just missed him. Third down, got to have a big throw here from Simmons. Simmons got to run, can't quite get it, but he sets us up to go for it. I trust our offensive line. We gotta get this. Oh, and Marquise Maddox almost popped it. I know y'all see what I'm seeing. Like, he can go at any point in the game. Like, he just needs a little crease and he can go. Oh, this is trouble. Good tackle there by Hamby. That was a good tackle by the safety. It's a good tackle. He's tackling one of the scariest players in football, I think. I know I'm a little biased. He's on our team, so. Oh, and Slaughter could have caught that one. That would have been a tough catch. That would have been a tough catch. We go third down. 4 down territory. Need to just get something here. Sonoris Landry catches it. First down. Hand off to Marquise Maddox. Not a matchup he's going to win. Not with the D lineman. Got a block here. Oh, and outside, James Lofton, touchdown. Second touchdown for Lofton. Or Josh Lofton, not James Lofton. I don't know where I'm getting James Lofton from. Josh Lofton in the end zone. His second touchdown. Sophomore tailback. He's freshman. He's a redshirt freshman, I think. think it's him and Marquise, the two back. Now I will say, Lofton could be. He could be. What's his size? What's he look like from a size standpoint? Not controls. What does he look like from a size standpoint? He could be. He's kind of Warren Paynish. He is a sophomore. He is kind of Warren Paynish with his speed. He does have decent trucking. Now the change of direction is not the same. But he is kind of in that weight range. He's a little shorter. But he is kind of in that weight range. He's within 10 pounds. He could be Warren Payne. Maybe. I don't think he's quite that, but he could be Warren Payne light. He could be the free version. Does have elite development, so he could turn into that. He could turn into better than that. Good tackle there, Dre Lanier. Picked off Dre Lanier. I'm pretty sure that's like his 6th pick this year. Dre Lanier in the end zone. Just a turnover machine. Forcing fumbles, getting picks. Boys, hey, that's what I was about to say. It's sim time already. We got 6 minutes left in the second quarter. These boys came to play. Dre Lanier is doing his thing over there. Forcing fumbles. Pick sixes. Would like to see us get on the board a little bit in the sim. Don't let them score their defense. They do let them score as soon as I say that. 38-7. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We came in as underdogs. We showed them who the underdogs were. Oh, great. Now they're doing this. Now EA's doing this again. Where it kicks us out to the main menu. Alright, at least it saved the game. I'm pretty sure Lanier leads our team in picks. Pretty sure he has about 6. 5. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. We got a lot of picks though. Darren Morris has 2, Banks has 2, Daughtery has 2, Matthew Carter has 4, Demery has a pick. Dre Lanier is really good though. I really like him. He's really good. He probably next year, just kind of looking at like his skill set with Demery graduating. Oh, I don't even know, dude. We might just leave them where they're at because Henry might be crazy. Oh, Lanier's not even that fast. He's only 89 speed. I thought he was faster than that. Well, he's really perfect for this role then. For the role that he plays, he's perfect. That's why we moved him there. Nick Cole, he's a captain. For me, he's a captain. He's a captain. I'm going to start doing this more. But he's a captain, for sure. I mean, he's a guy, I mean, he's came in and made plays. Now, James Scott, I think, will have an expanded role next year. He may even end up at linebacker. Who's another captain for us? I would say Demery's the captain. Let's do one at every level, though. I'm going to say Nick Cole. Actually, yeah, we'll do 2. We'll do 2. We'll do as many as it'll let us. Just for the guys that are leaders on the team. That always make plays whenever their number's called and whenever they have the opportunity. Demery's definitely one of those guys. He's definitely a captain. Linebackers, I mean, TJ Daughtery, come on, man. Come on. He's a captain for sure. Comes back out after a broken leg. Comes back for his senior year and just is a beast. Jam Brown, could be Cham Campbell, could be Williams and Wari. But I will say this. I don't want to give the captain, I'm not going to give the captain to a guy that we just get for 1 year. Now, if you're a multi-year guy, okay. And I would give it to a guy like Franklin. I would give it to a guy like Franklin if he was playing all the time. Now, D-line's a little different. They sub in and out. I got specific packages where they come in and out. But I think Jam Brown, I think he's got to be the guy that gets the captain slot. And we're gonna do 4 on offense, 4 on defense. He's definitely. I mean, like, he's a guy that he plays all the time. He's 300 plus. He's definitely got to be that guy. Captains on the offensive line, I'd probably say Fields. Fields is a captain. Wait, can we not? Can you only set 2 and 2? Is it just 4? You can only have 4. If it's 2 and 2, we got to make some decisions here. Daughtery's definitely a captain, for sure. I think Nick Cole probably. I mean, he's definitely a good player, and he does what we need him to do. He'll come and play corner. He'll play safety. He'll do whatever we need him to do. Demery's definitely he's definitely a captain. I mean, it's between Jam Brown and Demery, honestly. I think Simmons definitely needs to be a captain. Oh, he already is a captain. Okay, never mind. So we already have some captains out here. Aiden Williams is okay. Okay, so we already had some captains on offense. Okay, so we can probably put that one back then. Do we have another captain? Well, I mean, I think we need one at all 3 levels. I think you get 3 and 3. Yeah. I think you do get 3 and 3. I think it's 6. I think you get 6 total captain spots. So we're going to put Ethan Fields as a captain. Have one at all 3 levels. That way, if there's a dispute, you just go to the captain of that group. Go to the captain of the O-line group. Go to the captain of the D-line group. Go to the captain of the secondary. Go to the captain of the linebackers. Go to the captain of the receivers or the skill guys on offense. Go to the quarterback. Like, I think anytime you have a senior quarterback, I think he's got to be a captain, right? If you're going to be any good, starts at the top. Quarterback's always at the top. From a leadership standpoint. So, but good win against Vanderbilt. Good win. A game that we weren't expected to win nationally. Get Ian Saturday. That's good. Get Larry Orndorff. That's good. Do we lose anybody? Okay, he's got the old fetching data glitch, so we can't see. Dre Lanier, Defensive Player of the Week. We do have LSU this week. We are not ranked. I take that as disrespect. I don't know how our guys take it, but I take that as disrespect. So, Lamar Matthews, quarterback we're looking at. 85 though on the run is really good. He's got good deep accuracy, decent medium, pretty decent short. Doesn't have the big arm that we like. We like quarterbacks with big arms. Now he has a gem. I think we offer him and let it ride. I don't think I think it's the same thing that we're doing with Agbuihi. Or do we just not take him? 86 speed, 91. 80 medium accuracy. We can't see the deep accuracy. It's under pressure. Okay, his awareness is 66. Do we take this guy? Do we take Matthews instead of? I mean, the throw on the run is what's getting me right now. The throw on the run is crazy. Now, if he had to throw on the run with the throw power to get off platform, at least on bronze, out the gate. But I mean, he does have clear headed, which is what? Clear headed's what? That's like he can't get cold or whatever on the road. I think we just kind of let it ride though. They're already getting fast. He's not that fast. Okay, Faust has the best attributes of any of them. I think he's going to be a guy that's already got a bunch of caps, though. So we kind of need one of these guys. Which, I mean, we got a 5-star already around. Hart, we're looking like we're going to get him. He's a decent corner. He's definitely project. Muamba, ooh. We do have him coming in this week. We gotta get him in. We need to get Drayden in on a visit. Because this is probably our next tight end after Mosley. Because he'll come in red shirt, and then he'll be a redshirt freshman whenever Mosley's a senior. He'll probably be in there with Agbuihi, or not Agbuihi, but Azigbo. We need to get him. We need to bring him in on a visit. Okay, they're a higher tier opponent, but we can get him in quicker. There's not really anybody going after him. We can kind of wait on that. Who else do we need to bring in? Okay, DeMarco. He's probably about to go to Georgia. I kind of have the pipeline on him. We're already behind. There's no reason to go after him. I was literally going after him because he was fast and was like 230 plus. But I mean, if we're not gonna get him, we're not gonna get him. Lenovoy, probably about to sign him. Abram, we're probably about to get him. Hammer, we're probably about to get him off the visits this week. Muaba, we're probably about to get him. If we beat LSU, then we're probably going to get those guys. Every guy that's coming out on a visit. All 4 of these guys. Sharp's coming in week 10. So is Westerman. Westerman's a guy that we need to get. He's got decent zone coverage, decent block shed. He's going to be a middle linebacker. 87 speed, good tackle. It doesn't show his hit power though. Got decent pursuit. He's going to be solid. He's definitely like TJ Daughtery. Like he's that mold. We can go look for some more guys. We can go hunting now and see if there's anybody out there that we can get that's kind of open. There's not anybody within 5-star range. What about 4 stars? Okay, there's some 4 stars that are open. We kind of need to pick and choose here. Marvin English, he's got quite a few guys on him. Honeycutt, I like what I'm seeing from Josh Honeycutt. 5'10", 222. Can play a box safety, can play a linebacker. Carl Cash, he has 1 offer from pretty much nobody. Because they're not even in his top, on the list of his top guys. Kind of the same thing with Frederick Adai. We do need a safety. I think we look at Cash. We can look at Honeycutt too. I think he can play either safety spot. Like him more at strong safety with that size, and he's a run support. We'd like him more at strong safety. Ramon Krenzel. He's got 2 offers, but nothing too crazy. Neil Cobb's already looked at. Burks, that's South Carolina and Miami. He's interested, but I think that's about it, really. If you're gonna get on guys like the 4 stars, you got to get on them pretty quick. I mean, I guess we could bring in another receiver. We could just take the best one of the group. We might want to look at Colin Cook and maybe move him to receiver. But I mean, we don't need a whole lot of receivers. What are we looking like at receiver? I know we just got Saturday. We already got Pope, too. We need a big receiver. We need to add a big receiver. So the biggest 4-star receiver that we can find, we're going to try to add him. We got to have a big guy, though. Marvin English, 6'3", 215. If there's any 6'5" guys, we're going after them. Go receiver. Okay. Hakeem. English is the top guy. He's the top on the list. Edward Grimes. Emmett Dickerson. We're going to look at Grimes. We're going to look at English. Is this it? Fong. Already looked at him. Cobb's already looked at him. We're going to look at Dickinson too. We're going to take the best of these 3. If they're even, we're going to take the biggest guy. Okay, Grimes is out. We're not taking a bust. Not this late in it. Marvin English is the guy I was kind of looking at. Like, this guy might be pretty good. 6'3", 215. Emmett Dickinson. 93 speed. Okay, which one is better? No, he's got 91 speed. He's stronger. He doesn't have 90 excel. He doesn't have the short route running. Alright, Dixon's got 2 more speed. He's got 1 more jump. Same catch. Better release. He's just stronger. And we know he's already got Riku. Marvin English a little more compact. The awareness is about the same. I mean, they're pretty even. Alright, tell you what. That's what we're doing. Hey Siri. Flip a coin. Heads is English. Tails is Dixon. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Flip a coin.
Huh?
It's heads. We always say it was heads. English. We're going English. Siri, lead us to the promised land. So, I'm going with English. That's what she said. She said it was heads. So, here we go. We're going English. We're offering a scholarship. Okay, he's already got guys on him. Illinois is going after him now. Not an extreme amount, but they are going after him. Arizona's there too. Michigan's kind of falling. So if we can jump into his top 3 before he locks out everybody, that'd be great. Of these 2 guys, just because we can see the deep accuracy, I'm leaning more towards Matthews. He's not as fast. Still on the runs better. Where's his under pressure? So under pressure is way better. 6 points better. His break sacks 5 minus Aguile. Obviously Aguile's got the throw power. But us wanting to throw it down the field and knowing that he's going to have 83 out the box is big. I mean, we already got Faust. If it was really, to tell you the truth, to tell you the honest truth, I would get rid of Faust and keep both of these guys. But you can't do that after they commit. So if I would have known that this guy was available, I'd probably dropped Faust and kept the 2 gems, honestly. I really don't know what to do here. Really don't. He's got pull down. He's got mobile dead eye. He's got clear headed. Aguile's got winning time. He's got field general, headstrong, option king, extender. He does have off platform. But mobile deadeye, I want to say mobile deadeye is better than off platform. I want to say that. We're about to go look at the abilities. So those abilities matter a lot. They don't fire all the time, and they don't make it just OP. But I'd like to see. So, and they're neither one of them's really gonna. They may both. We may both put them in. We may both put. We may put all 3 of them in the portal, with Brunson still here. Because Brunson is legit. So he's got mobile resistance. Okay, that's pressure resistance. Okay, off platforms improved. Actually, crossbody or back foot. Extender. Okay, option king. And Brunson's probably gonna end up being crazy. Or Bronson, not Brunson. Bronson. So I don't really know. I don't have an improviser. Simmons is a field general, so is Towns. I think, even though we've been recruiting Aguile this whole time, I think Matthews is the better option. I say this, and Aguile is going to end up going somewhere and being a dog. We're going to have to play him. But I think Matthews is the better option for the way that we're going to run offense. For now. Now, this could change. This could change when Bronson gets in there. Don't think it's not going to change with Towns. Nothing's going to change with Towns. I don't think. I think we're going to run about the same thing. When we get Bronson in there, it probably will change. But I mean, you never know. Towns is going to be more like Hawkinson, athletic, but can really throw it. Yeah. So I think we got everybody figured out. We got to figure out these guys. Got to see what we're going to do with these guys. Carl Cash, he's a gem, 96 speed. Yeah, we definitely got to go after him. Who does he have on him? Nobody right now. Okay, Honeycutt, he's a gem as well. So we definitely got to go after him too. Now, I'd rather have Cash with that speed. And then Honeycutt. Now he's getting some traction, getting some offers from a couple of teams out in the Pac-12. There's on in Boise State. Cash really doesn't have anything. I would like to land both of these guys. Honeycutt's going to be so versatile. He's got 90 speed, 75 tackles, 74 zone. Can play a little man coverage. Got 82 hit power. He's solid. He can do a little bit of everything. Pretty good agility, pretty good to excel. He's probably going to be a backer, an off-ball backer, but he's solid. I would like to get him. Anybody we know we're just going to get like this guy, can pull some of these points off of him and throw them on these other guys. We know we're going to get you, Hart. Okay, so we know we can go 40 and 40. So we can go 25, 10, 5. We know we can do that on this guy. So 10, 25, and now we're done. Now next week, we got to have some points for visits. We got to send some guys on some visits. It's 2, I think. 2 guys that need visits. Looking at LSU's roster, don't know who they have as starting quarterbacks. Probably Ricky Collins. Could be somebody else. Do have Caden Durham. Schlottman. When do we play him? When do we play Schlottman? Do we play Schlottman with Texas Tech? Yes, they beat us. Yes. Yep. They got Juwan Johnson, Shelton Sampson, Nicholas, Billiott, Watkins, Trades Green, some guys, Caleb Harris, Kylan Jackson, Jordan Sun, Willis, Moses Johnson, Siegel. Who is this guy? Alonzo Jackson Jr. 95 speed. Osika, CJ Jackson, Matt Metz, Warren Hawkins, Gabriel Rutherford. Okay, so they still got a good amount of players that are pretty good. They're solid across the board. They were good last year when we played them at Texas Tech. Now, they did lose a game. We are probably, we got to be high 20s as far as getting ranked. We got to be like 26th, 27th. Okay, so we're 27th. So we got a chance to go ahead and get into, the top 25. What are we looking like on classes? We are number 5 in the country. 7 4-stars, 2 5s. About to land a couple more 4-stars. We'll have a pretty good class. Probably going to be hovering right there around 5 pretty much the whole time. Unless Oregon and Miami just pop off, or Ohio State, one of those teams. Right now, a lot of 5-stars have not signed yet. So, I don't even know that we've hit it. I don't think we've hit a top 5 class yet. At all. Unless we did at Texas Tech. Yes, we did hit one at Texas Tech. Yep. We did, I remember now. Yep. Did hit one at Texas Tech. I would like to get this as quick as I can, so you can have some portal guys. I mean, do we need the portal though? I don't know that we need the portal. If we sign a top 5 class, I don't know that we need the portal. Alright. Before we start this one, I have got to use the bathroom. It's got to happen. So, I am going to mute my mic and I'm going to go use the bathroom. When I get back, we got LSU at home. All right? We can't go down again to LSU, to anybody. We're trying to prove a point. We got Texas on the road next week, 2 more home games, 2 road games, and then we're done with our first year at Ole Miss. But it really started last week with Vandy. It continues this week with LSU. We're in the gauntlet now. It started with Vanderbilt. The gauntlet started with them. It's really been there all year. Starting out with Texas Tech, wanting to win that game so bad. Clemson was a letdown for us. But moving into Vanderbilt, we knew what we had to do coming off a bye, got healthy. Was closer than what we wanted to be with Louisiana, closer than what we wanted to be with South Carolina. Pulled out a close win against South Carolina. Just kind of played with our foot a little bit against Louisiana. Had the bye week, got refocused, pop Vanderbilt, beat them by 31. We want to come back around this week, pop our rival LSU, get in the rankings, start making a push to contend, maybe for a playoff spot. And we got to win this game for position in the West. We already won one conference game in the West. We need to win another one in the division. All we have left is division games. All the rest of them are division. So I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be back in like 5 minutes. And then we will continue on with this Dynasty. I'm going to leave it on this screen. I'm going to mute it. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Alright, we back. Is everybody still here? I'll give everybody a second. They need to get back in here. Oh, hold your horses. Alright. Here we go. We got LSU. We know what they have. We played them last year when we were at Texas Tech. This could probably put an end to their conference title game hopes. But it also is probably going to lift us into the conversation where it turns to a serious conversation about us and our conference title hopes. Now, we had to get through Oklahoma. Still got to play Texas A&M. Still got Arkansas. Still got Texas. And you always got Mississippi State at the end. So, you got all of those. But it definitely gets us in the conversation beating a ranked LSU team at home. So, it definitely gets us in the conversation. We definitely need to be in that conversation going into it. That way we can boost our ranking up when the committee goes to make a statement about us or whatever, or somebody on the committee vouches for us. Whenever those rankings come out, I think they come out week 10. I'm pretty sure. Huge game, probably from a program standpoint, with us being at Texas Tech, and now being here, this is probably like, I would say this is probably compared to I don't know that there is a game that this is compared to. It's probably the biggest regular season game in our history. In our career. As far as like trying to establish culture back here after they were decent in 24. Trying to get the culture rolling back here. You've already won 5 games. You're one game away from bowl eligibility. You're trying to contend this year, prove to the rest of the conference and the country that you're a contender, not a pretender. So that's definitely a thing. I think we got to go Navy, red, and gray for this one. I think we got to kind of go throwback. They got to go with the white, gold, and gold. All of those battles that they had. These 2 uniforms on the field, the red with the navy helmet, the gray pants. That's classic. This is a classic game right here. The Magnolia Bowl. Ole Miss, LSU, no matter if they're up here, we're down there, it doesn't matter. It's always a dogfight. Either way, we know this one's going to be tough. They have a lot of talent, a lot of stars all over the place. We got stars all over the place, but they're established, we're not. So we have something to prove here. Schlottman's a really good quarterback, still young, played last year. Was the starter, made some mistakes. He's grown a year since we've seen him. He's even grown this year since we've last seen him. We haven't seen him. So, but it's unique though. We played them as another team who coached against them and some of these players. And Ole Miss, they played against them before we got here, so they know what they got. They know what Schlottman's got. They embarrassed us. They embarrassed Ole Miss last year before we got here. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Not letting it happen again. Let's go. Caden Durham, handoff, gets 5.
But it's just football.
And something we didn't have at Texas Tech was an energetic crowd. We definitely got one here. They are loud.
Yeah, no doubt about
They throw it out, Trades Green.
You know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout...
Oh, and Sampson breaking loose. We gotta slow him down. We gotta make Schlottman beat us. Take Durham away. Take these receivers away. Give them some different looks, some different coverages. Stick to the receivers and make Schlottman make throws. And sometimes he can't make. He's talented. He's very talented.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right
You got to make it hard for him. They're still a young quarterback.
This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaches.
Oh, and they get a score. Nicholas in the end zone. A.J. Brown just didn't turn around and look for the ball. He just didn't. Minnesota beat Notre Dame. It might be upset week. Kentucky beat Tennessee. It might be upset week, boys. It might be. That's a good throw by Schlottman, man. He's got a lot better since we played him last year. He was making throws last year as a freshman. He's definitely a good player, for sure. He's a good quarterback. He's probably top 5 in the conference. Say from a talent standpoint, he's good. Marquise Maddox, one of the top players in the conference. Marquise Maddox. They better be on the edge of seats. Maryland beat Penn State. Now, they were tight as far as rank, but still an upset. All right, here we go. We'll run it here. First down, Marquise Maddox. Gabriel Relaford makes the tackle. Oh, yeah, we're playing our boy, right? No, he's graduated, huh? Ben Roberts, he's graduated, huh? Yeah, he's graduated. He's gone. Still got Singleton and C.J. Jackson. Here we go, running it again. Marquise Maddox. Gabriel Relaford's just eating us alive in the trenches by himself. All right.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep.
We'll go a reverse flea flicker right here. I'm going to try to hit him with something big. Oh, nope, it didn't work.
Great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that.
They may come back to it.
They just got to take one game at a time.
They score. We do not. They're going to get the ball at the 49. We couldn't move it. Got to have a stop.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling.
Daughtery, good play. Stopping Durham for a 2-yard run. Here we go, crowd getting into it here on 2nd and long. They throw out on the out route to Nicholas. I told him they had a short leash. Played good against Vanderbilt. But I can't sit here and watch it again. You're going to play on 3rd down in our nickel set. Put TJ in. We've got the talent and the depth to do that at corner, so we're going to do it. Good tackle for a loss right there, Cam Franklin. Good play. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. They go empty. They go deep. And it's caught. Caden Durham in the end zone. Darren Stewart matched up on Caden Durham. What do you mean that's what 3rd and 4th corner is? What you mean?
drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike.
Take a knee here.
And they
What you
thought
mean?
about a return, then thought better of it. He'll bring it out to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
Come out throwing first play.
In that last drive,
Get it down to Sonoris Landry.
play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy.
Yeah, so no, not necessarily. Like when we go nickel or dime. So AJ Brown's the second nickel corner, slot corner. Darren Morris is the first. So whenever we go nickel, he comes in and takes Matthew Carter out. Or not out, but moves him back. We take Dre Lanier off the field for nickel. And Brown will come in and play outside corner. Morris will play inside. Banks will play outside. And then dime, you'll have Cole out there at an outside corner. Brown in a slot. Morris in a slot. It's just dime and nickel. That's why I was saying third down, because I really don't play anything else than that on third down. If I'm not playing mint. Get it to Landry, he dropped it. Should have let him a little bit more than that.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents.
Here we go.
In a game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
2nd and 10.
Well, and it does mean just a little bit more.
Rip it out. Landry dropped it again. He's got to catch that one. Now the other one, I can excuse that one. I can excuse the one before. I can't excuse that one.
Pressure coming.
Simmons just got to try to run and get what he can get.
And he is
It's 4th and 3.
the line to gain.
If you want to win, you gotta take some risk. We'll take some risk here. Go verticals wide option. We're giving the option to one of our best players, Brandon Mosley.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There wasn't nowhere to go with it.
A 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity
Dear God.
to come out here to maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation.
Stewart better get right or we're going to put Aaron Gunn in.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
He's already got beat on a pass route. Like,
To the ground. He's got it again.
make that tackle. Good.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one.
I mean, Stewart's supposed to be one of our better players, and he's not playing like it right now.
Back to the line. The give from the gun.
Good tackle there. Demery sticking his nose in there.
Down to the 24.
We'll send a blitz here.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator.
Third down. Here we go.
He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up
Incomplete pass. We'll hold him to a field goal.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, that choose not to run. Throw the
Offense has got to figure it out.
has to do it.
Come on, Nick Cole.
Field goal range.
Give us a block right here. We'll take it. They kick it up and bang it on through. Arian Burrell, one of the best kickers in the conference, probably the best. Sonoris Landry, let it hit. Take it from the 25.
Back in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Got to catch the football.
Aggressive, going for it.
Got to. Offensive line's holding up okay.
Tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got
Sonoris Landry, good catch. Gets 7.
last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward there, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Get it down to Maddox. Marquise Maddox makes a guy miss. Marquise Maddox down the sideline and gets it all the way down to the 33. Makes one move and he can make explosive plays like that.
Play, you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands,
Marquise Maddox to the edge. Marquise Maddox gets 9.
just got to get him to the ground quickly.
You give him a sub in there. Josh Lofton will come in.
Pound it away and get these kind of gains.
Lofton got the first down. We're going to hurry up here.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Hurry up, snap it quick before they can get set. Josh Lofton gets another 7 yards. We're going to hurry it up. Run it before they can get set. Run it before they can get a check in there. Snap it. We'll run it again. We can give him a break after this. First down. No buck sweep here. Marquise Maddox is in. This is perfect. Marquise Maddox. Maddox in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Marquise Maddox started it off with a big reception. Got a pretty good run on first down. Bring Josh Lofton in. He comes back in to finish it off on the buck sweep. Take it. Now, I do know they will tighten up against the run game, and we're going to have to make throws. We want to win.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Here we go. Defense needs to stop here. Daughtery, big hit on Billiot. Got to be ready for that curl route. Have to.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw.
Oh, an incomplete pass. Dre Lanier. Good hit.
Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it
Throw underneath. Matthew Carter makes the tackle.
tackled immediately after the catch.
We'll cover 4 here.
Here comes this whole crowd as the defense
Need the crowd to get into it. Need it as loud as possible here.
from the gun wants to pass.
Throws the out route.
Wide open
Caught
downfield.
by Watkins.
That play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man,
Time
it's
winding
just-
down in the
it's just a
quarter. They
good
come
throw.
on. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And
Darren
he's able
Stewart, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got to get it figured out.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game.
And they haven't been just great on third down,
Find a way to answer.
so we gotta kind of get them to that point.
Second down here.
They haven't been great. Got to make them work. The handoff to Durham. Oh, and Demery gets
You gotta get hats around
juked, but Darren Stewart makes a play. We've been asking him to make a play. He does.
It's third and short.
Third down is short. They're probably just going to run it here. They do throw it. Get it out to Trades Green. A.J. Brown, good tackle.
It will be enough for a first down.
I like the effort there. He's showing a little effort.
Set of downs.
Those out.
Using the quick game.
TJ's got to be on that.
But we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved, get him involved early. So
TJ's got to be on that.
It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him.
Hand off to Slotman. Demery makes the tackle. 3rd and 2. No gain.
Look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by him.
Here we go. 3rd down is short in the red zone. Can we get a stop? They'll hand it.
Short, they'll try to pick it
Good
up.
tackle, Matthew Carter. Hold him to another field goal.
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense playing okay.
And they'll try the field goal.
Not as good as I'd like, but they're playing decent. He missed the field goal. We will hold.
Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic three. Not so fast. Bad miss by
One of the best kickers in the conference, one of the best kickers in the country, misses the field goal. And that's big because now we can go score, apply a little pressure. Can't do right here is turn it over. Simmons drops, looks, gets hit. I don't know how this is not illegal contact when they call it on us on screenplays. Look at this. Look at my tight end right here. What is this? That's not illegal contact? Are we serious?
You just pick until you find that place where you
gotta turn it off?
They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Might be looking to run.
Oh, what a throw from Simmons. Gets it to Brandon Mosley, first down. That's a great throw, rolling to his right. Steps up in the pocket, rips it out to Landry. His foot was out of bounds. Did he catch that though?
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
His foot was out of bounds. Lose a timeout there.
Coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. After the incompletion,
Lose a timeout there. Roll out. Looking. I wish Maddox would have kept running. He's still young. He should have kept running right there. He had it. That would have been a huge game. If he would have kept running that route, stayed with it. Simmons runs on third down. Good run. Using his legs when he needs to. I like it. Marquise Maddox, good catch. Dump it down to him. Hand off to Maddox. Spin move. Marquise Maddox almost broke it.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Gotta block the guy off the edge. Can't just not block that guy.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Simmons. Shotgun, 2nd and 10. Drops. We have to block, Fields.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They're trying to get to it. And as he throws.
Oh, and almost intercepted.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the middle. And it's
Slaughter, you got to sit that down. That's not on Simmons. That's on Slaughter. He's got to sit that down in the zone. Good tackle there, Cam Franklin in the backfield again.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Slotman gonna pull it. I don't know how that's not a hold on Trey'Dez Green. Tackles our safety, but whatever. Slotman's athletic. We got to be ready for that read option. He's an effective runner. He's not just great, but he's effective. Don't need to give up a score here.
This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Darren Stewart's got to come on with it, man.
He gets the 1st down.
He's not feeling it.
Quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again.
Where is Stewart at? What are you doing? You have to feel the run first. What are you doing? He's out. I'm sick of watching it. Gunn is too good to just be sitting there. You're constantly screwing up.
Now on second down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately. But
I mean, he don't know what he's doing. Clearly.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And that
Reese
is
Davis is
good
hurt.
versatility
That's
there,
great.
and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
What are we looking at over there? God, do we have a corner that can play at all?
Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
I mean, Gunn's not doing anything. He's doing anything.
Yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Shaver's having to come in.
Offense trying to
Selling out
get
for a
on
run here. I
second
don't
and
even
goal.
care. They get a pass. They get a pass. We're not letting them throw it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Are you kidding me, Stewart? Oh my God, dude. You come free and you just don't make the play?
Away, hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here. Cut.
Lost one.
Go get it. Please, Williams. Thank you so much.
Dive to haul that one in. And the Rebels will hustle through the line. Wide out in motion.
I think they're zoned up.
Throwing on 1st down.
Oh, what a throw from Simmons. Gets it down to Brandon Mosley.
Finally catches
1st down.
before a big chunk of yards.
Simmons looks good.
Down
He's made some throws.
the line, it's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air.
Simmons. Gonna run. Simmons.
And the defense
Gets it to 2nd and inches at the 2.
gets down to the 2.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job.
You give it to Maddox here on
All you can tell, drops back, nothing open.
2nd and inches. He'll line up with 1st and goal. Gonna come back and run the same thing. Snap it. Touchdown, Marquise Maddox. So down 10. Get a good drive. Aiden Williams, big catch.
Nice physicality.
Getting a big gain on 1st down. Really helped us.
I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he takes
Good
this
hit.
inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I've been throwing
Good
for
tackle
first
there by
down.
Dre Lanier.
Pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute
They call it timeout.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that.
Go dime here.
Going into the half, I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Going deep. Matthew Carter knocks it loose. They call timeout.
And you know the standard is
Here we go.
video evidence, and the officials
I don't know how that was even considered a catch. Not even close.
Snap wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And he'll
Trey has Green catch it. We're just trying to get a stop right here.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Slotman runs it. It's a mistake, really. They're trying to score here. That was a mistake.
Don't show up in the stats, right? Like, great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards.
Intercepted, Darren Stewart. We put it. I mean, he's in on dime and makes a play. I mean, come on. What is going on? Maybe he wants to play. I don't know. Maybe we woke him up. Take him out of base. No. Throw it here. This could be big. This could be big here. This could be big. Living's caught. What's up, Mason? We got a hold. No, look at the forward pass. Simmons with a legal forward pass. Alright. Let's go Verts Y option. Come on, Simmons. You gotta hit that. Gotta hit that. Go Verts out of the wide stack. Give us some time. Just give me some time. Just give me some time. Give me some time. We gotta try to get something else here. Just had to throw that away. Don't want to force it. Try to go scissors here. Maybe they pop on the post.
Getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming, so I can.
Well, we don't block. Good job, 76. You didn't touch a soul. Good job. Didn't even try to block him. Love to see that.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Could have used a score there. That way we could come out and get the ball, score again. Take the lead. Or tie it up. Sorry, Doug.
But decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to.
When you gotta get it all back in one play.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this.
Motion Maddox out, gives an empty set.
They've now got an idea of what.
Great throw, Simmons. He's got him beat, and we can't even get it to him. It's terrible.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Marquise Maddox, good run. He gave us a spark with that big catch.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Get it down to Sonoris Landry. He'll catch it, get the first down. That's all we need him to do right there.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Get it out to Maddox. We should get a block. Of course, there's holding on us, but their tight end can tackle our safety, and it don't matter. Can tackle him. Give me a freaking break.
Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Fires
Need a catch there. Good catch, Brandon Mosley.
He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against
Some slot wheel here.
time for the route,
Post could pop if they take the wheel.
being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves.
Post did pop. Aiden Williams down the middle of the field. Simmons hit him. Touchdown, Ole Miss. We are on the board and make it a 3-point game with the field goal. 24-21. The post popped wide open. Safety took the wheel. Perfect.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Perfect. They're playing Mosley because we're throwing it to him. They've definitely looked at the scouting report. We got other guys that can make plays.
Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Use a sack or two here on this drive.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. What are we doing?
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff.
You can't get a big play like that and then just let them do stuff like that. Good tackle, Daughtery. Know you'll make a play.
Up second and 9. Left it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action.
They throw out to Durham. Oh, it's just incomplete. Throw it behind him. Durham wasn't ready for it. Wasn't looking. Third down and 9. Here we go. We'll cover 4 here. Daughtery trying to get there. He does. We'll get a stop. 4th and 2. The senior captain getting all the way out there on the screen from the backside, making the play. Marquise Maddox back deep. Here we go. He'll field it. They're going to call it something. A hold. How many holding calls are they going to get? Are we serious? They getting all of them?
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field.
Here we go. Big drive here in the third quarter. Can we block? Please. If you block him, he's gone.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of
Give it to him again. He pops it outside. We don't block. Dear God.
Had a chance, they knock him down for a loss of 5.
Just block him.
He can convert here. That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Simmons. Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket.
Oh, my Lord.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass.
Wall him off, Mosley.
Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
A fair catch.
It's the ball at the 43. It's not good.
LSU will dive into the playbook.
Come out in our nickel. Our nickel's been a little bit better in our base.
Last possession, but man, what great field position.
Here we go.
I mean, this is awesome.
6 minutes left in the third quarter. Down 3. Defense has played pretty well. They're killing us. Look who they're beating again. Look who they're beating again. AJ freaking Brown. God, get out of the freaking game. I'm so sick of him. Playing Nick Cole. I don't even care.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position
On an 8-yard curl route. 8-yard curl route. They've already ran it 3 times.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks like the offense.
Do we block? No. Why would we do that?
You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh,
Ridiculous.
I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
Fires it down the
Oh
seam.
my God! What?
Has intercepted.
What are you doing, Simmons? What kind of throw is that?
They've got it at
Stop running a post.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because
The
these
terrible
defenders, they're
throw.
watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
out of the chute. Quick
Thank you. Tackle head.
completion and even under loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his target.
My God.
At the 35, he's open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet.
Can't make this crap up.
Play in this passing attack.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play up. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that.
Oh, and Daugherty almost gonna pick that off.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes
I don't
it
even
to
know what
the
we're doing over there.
touchdown, LSU. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting
We don't want to
with the
win.
hammer, but sometimes a
We don't.
rivalry game can give you
We don't want to win. We don't want to do the things it takes to win. We want to be average. It's ridiculous.
This offseason, David, they've had this game
Terrible.
for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Ole Miss ready to send the
Got guys running wide open, miss,
giving up that score. Now
throw the wrong route.
this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily.
He's running a seam. We throw a freaking post.
I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on the script.
I hear you, Jesse, but not paying attention. You see my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Forced out of the pocket. And that pass is intercepted.
It'd be great if somebody could block up front. Why is there 3 guys hitting my freaking quarterback every single play?
Locked in on his rules and made the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they
Gotta have a
can't
stop.
score without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime
Cam
position
Franklin's
for a
hurt.
score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab.
Just let them catch it. It don't even matter at this point.
Could get much closer, but it'll be 1st
We
and
should
goal.
beat us by freaking 700
So
points.
close to cashing it in for this offense.
We got guys on visits. It don't matter.
And the pummeling has started.
Don't matter. We don't care.
Reese, that's 3 for
We
him.
want to be freaking
Smelling
average.
the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive.
And they couldn't.
There's no excuse for that crap.
Goes down with the sack.
Hey, there's no excuse for it.
Somebody's always going to pop open.
Freaking ridiculous.
Time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
I mean, finally, we get some protection. It's wide open. Just kick the field goal. What are we doing? We're down 17. It's not that bad.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today.
Get a stop. Get a score. Score a touchdown. We get. We're down 10. But we got to do it now. We can't wait and mess around. Like, got to get a stop. Tackle by Daughtery. It's still, our guys push him forward. It's like we have no awareness. Pushing forward, he gets 4 yards instead of nothing. Don't get anything there. Reese Davis, TJ there, stopping him for no gain. 3rd and 6. Crowd's almost checked out. Dropped it. Darren Morris makes the play. We get a stop. Here we go. Got a chance. A big punt return right here would be great, but we don't block. Imagine.
Touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offense,
toss out to Maddox. Marquise Maddox down the sideline. Nobody's gonna catch him. He's gone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 98 yards for Marquise Maddox here today. He's made some big plays. Some very big plays. Now we're down 10. Fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Line gets set. First down. They'll ride the running back.
TJ Daughtery. Tackle for a loss. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Trying to get a stop. Empty set. They go mesh. He dropped it. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Crowd is back. Out of nowhere. They throw a screen. Daughtery makes another tackle. We will get the ball back. Probably at the beginning of the 4th quarter unless they punt it here. They will punt it here. So we'll have one play in the 3rd quarter. We'll probably just run it.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
Give it to Maddox again. They'll stop him after a yard. Slotman, he's spreading it around, but I mean, is he really? He's struggling a little bit here to start. The one thing that's beat them is switch routes. Where it's wheel, corner, switch routes has hurt them. Looks like man. Try to go out to Keyshawn Livings. We just throw it inaccurate. From the same play again. I'm glad we block. I'm glad we pick up blitzes. I'm glad we block. Because we never do. So stupid. Can't pick up a basic blitz. Not running the sim pressure, not running anything like that. Just can't pick it up. Just can't. Gotta have another stop. Running out of chances. Especially if we let him get going. We've kind of limited him somewhat. But
you got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good tackle there by Matthew Carter. That can get us started right here. Gotta have a stop. Whatever. Are you serious? Demery, are you freaking kidding me?
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed, and that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many
saying the same thing.
I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a lead guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield, but you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done.
Use a big play right here. Sack! Williams and Wari. We'll take it. 3rd down and 18. They're not in field goal range. If we get a sack or break up a pass, just don't let them get anything big. They throw a screen, it's incomplete. I think we got Slotman. We got him flustered. I think we got him flustered. See, he is he's missing. No way he makes this. Dude, what? Come on.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Gotta have 2 touchdowns then. Great block. We don't block on kickoff. We don't block up front. We don't block ever.
Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down.
Simmons has got to win it with his arm at this point.
Looking downfield at Simmons. He uncorks a
Oh, that's a great throw to Livings. We'll take it. First down.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
I want him to run right at the safety. Break right at the safety. He undercut it. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? He's nowhere even close. Come on, dude. He's not even close. He's completely out of position. He's running this way and then just turns? Come on, man. Come on. A run support safety. Same guy had at Memphis. He could not cover anybody. Give me a freaking break.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better games so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, baby. They just got to be able to dial those plays up.
Got our rush guys in there. We'll just let them catch it. So none of our corners are good. Okay. Not a single one of them.
He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Durham. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down.
Oh, my God.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Spins away with great balance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right here and try to
Good tackle, Jam Brown.
He's knocked down.
Can hold him to a field goal. We still got a chance.
Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got to make that tackle. He stepped out of bounds. Did it for us.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore.
And it stops the clock. How does he go out of bounds and the clock don't stop?
Getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Missed it. Let's go.
Official says no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Come on, Simmons.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making instead.
Where's the empty at? We're empty. It's those scissors. Maybe he picks wrong.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
Hopefully he does.
Last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the
He picked wrong. Living's wide open. Let's go. They come out too high, and he picks the wrong guy. It's 6 every single time.
Late in the game, and the confidence is building. And
Every time.
there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense.
Down 6.
Do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go.
We come back and win this.
Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
It's going to be nothing like the national championship Florida comeback, but it'll be pretty close.
Baylor found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Bears football today. Those BU fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge
Gotta have a stop.
builder for this program.
They're probably going to try to go score.
If they had a good ball game there, Kevin, thanks for the update.
The screen. We got to make a tackle.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
From the gun.
Good tackle there. Williams and Wari got third down. We're taking a risk here, sending a blitz. Here we go. Third down.
Backing this defense on third down.
He throws incomplete. Chamberlain Campbell knocked it down. We getting the ball back. With about 3:40 left is when we'll get it. Wish they'd block for a boy here. You know what? We went to it earlier. I think we can do it again.
Last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks.
We go to Maddox again. He gets some blocks. Marquise Maddox gets it, gets out of bounds. Where was... Oh, what were we in earlier when we ran the post? It's not that. It's this. Slot wheel. Maybe they bust again.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
They won't bust.
Coming after him. And this
Should have threw it to the over route. He was open. We'll run it again.
see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Getting some heat. He's going to take off.
I'd just get what he could get right there.
The sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't
I like this because the route we get from Maddox.
nor for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't give
Also like Mosley here.
negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty
Got to
good
go
about where you
for
are
it.
right now in this one.
We don't have to go for it. Let's punt it. Let's punt it. We ain't got to go for it.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Let's back them up. Defense is playing pretty good. Let's back them up.
Fair catch, called for and made.
Now, our luck, they'll go
Bayou Bengals will run the offense.
87 yards and go score. But, hey, risk you take. Trust in the defense here. They played pretty good in the second half. Not terrible. They definitely made some stops when we need them to. The tackle there by Nick Cole.
Execution on that last drive, so they gotta take a
Almost the same exact thing that happened the last drive. Threw it out there.
Running game on first down, now back at it.
TJ Daughtery, TFL.
And they try the middle.
We're going to send another blitz. Here we go. Third down and 3. 2-minute warning. Crowd's wild.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
They're going to run it with Durham. He finds a crease. Good Lord.
That is exactly
You've got to be kidding me.
when you talk explosive plays, the defense finally able to make the stop. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Running back.
Daughtery got him. Timeout.
Drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to try to get the ball back.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on second.
Oh, he missed the tackle. No. Gosh.
Score there, a first down, and they're down to the 42.
Freaking killing me,
Here's this
man.
offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Discards a man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds.
Didn't make enough plays. Don't protect the quarterback. What did we expect?
When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate, you're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with
Same
each other,
time.
against each other in high school. They've known
Can't
each other
score
for a long time.
42
There's gonna
points
be a
and
lot
lose.
of trash talking.
Defense played better in the second half. Our secondary, I don't know.
Their families, coaching staffs. It's like
I don't know. Secondary was not good. I don't know if we're going to get those guys off that visit. I don't. It was a win that we needed. We didn't win it. We needed that one pretty bad. We'll see, though. Maybe. Did get Lenovoy. The other guys we probably didn't get. And that, I mean, that was a huge week. Huge week. Yep, we lost Muwaba. He went to NC State. Now we're second for Abram because we lost. Probably about to lose him. Hammer we still got a chance for, but he's going to Florida this week. Drayden, probably about to get him regardless. Matthews we're up on. Cash we're up on. Honeycutt, we're in the mix. So we made the cut. We made the cut. Go and throw 50 on him. Throw 50 on Cash. English were third. So we made the cut for him too. I don't think anybody's coming to get Hart. Who was the other guy we were looking? I mean, we were close to getting. That was coming in week 8. And it's Abram Hammer. There's another guy. It's Abram Hammer, Lanovoy. I know he was. Yeah, we got him. So that's a win. Got a couple more guys. We've moved up, or no, we stayed at 5, so we're hanging on at 5. we're going to need some portal guys in some spots. But we're probably about to land Drayton. I don't see them getting him. They waited a little too late. Getting Kiki Hart, I mean, it's not really a major priority. We can bring him in week 10, which is next week. And we can go ahead and throw 50 on it. We can max him out. So the rest of our board is maxed out. Sharp is close. We got him coming in week 10. If he doesn't go to Wisconsin, if they don't jump us. Westerman, we're close on him. He's coming in week 10 as well. He's next week. He did go to Texas Tech last week, and they didn't jump us, which is good. They did get a big boost, but don't think they're going to jump us. It was a linebacker. I thought there was a linebacker that we... Is it Westerman? I think it is Westerman. We land another guy that's solid. That'll work. Cash is a guy I want pretty bad. He looks like he's going to be pretty solid. 96 speed. He could be a guy that can just play right off the bat. We got some more points, but I don't know that we even want to go add any more. I think we're just going to save some spots for portal and try to get the rest of the board. Can we visit these guys yet? No, we cannot. They're just top 8, so it's top 8 stage. Now, when they get to top 5 stage, we can. We have some visits left, but we're gonna be hard pressed to get some of these guys. It's gonna be kind of hard to get them in on visits because we don't have any weeks left after week 11, week 10. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We got a big game against Texas this week. We probably will finish the season tomorrow. Play Texas, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Oklahoma. We'll finish it out tomorrow. But y'all be easy. It's been fun. We'll get it turned around soon. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.